John Lewis boss Dame Sharon White is to step down after 5 years, making her the shortest-serving chair in the partnership's near 100-year history. Dame Sharon's 5-year term ends in February 2025. She has told the board she will not seek a second term. The partnership reported a loss of £234 million last year, forcing it to scrap the annual staff bonus. She said the chain was making progress in its transformation but admitted there was a long road ahead. Her 5-year term as chair will be the shortest in John Lewis's history. Her predecessors each served between 13 to 26 years. Dame Sharon, who was the first woman to lead John Lewis, had faced controversy after she considered breaking the historic employee-owned structure of the partnership, which also owns Waitrose, by selling a stake to outside investors to raise money to invest in the partnership. That plan was eventually shelved. Having led the partnership through the pandemic and the worst of the cost of living crisis, it is important that there is now a smooth and orderly succession process and handover, Dame Sharon said. The board is expected to announce her successor next year. Recently, it was reported that Waitrose was considering selling off a number of stores and leasing them back to raise cash. 2 weeks ago, the partnership announced losses had narrowed to £59 million for the first 6 months of the year. At the time, John Lewis said its plan to return to sustainable profit would take 2 years longer than planned, as a result of rising business costs and larger than expected investment requirements. The group also said its modernization plans would take precedence over its staff bonus. When John Lewis said in March that it would not pay a staff bonus after a very tough 2022, it was only the second time it had failed to do so since the scheme began in 1953. The department store has faced stiff competition in recent years on the high street, resulting in a series of store closures, while its supermarket chain Waitrose has also underperformed.